Hi Libra, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your in-depth monthly reading. And as you know, I start this reading by picking up on your major energy that you are already dealing with, dealt with, will be dealing with. And for that, I use major arcana and then animal spirit and oracle deck. And after that, we delve deep into the situation, like other than energy, situation, nitty gritty of it by using different kind of tarot decks. And at the end, I'm gonna give you divinely timely universal message by using mystical shaman oracle deck. Okay, and this is a free flowing intuitive reading, and I do take jumpers from the deck, so sometimes it takes time. So that's it. Let's see what we have today. You can fast forward this shuffling. I mean, if you don't. Okay. So we have justice. Oh my god, that's you. Like you showing up. Direct. You showing up. Okay. And then let's get. Actually, I just felt that I need another major arcana. I usually don't do that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. It came with hermit. Okay. Lot of greenery. Nice. Green color, I mean. Okay, let's see what's animal spirit. This one jumped out right there. Nightingale in reverse. Okay. And then wolf and tarantula in reverse came together. Okay. One more animal spirit. Okay, these two, deer in reverse and gazelle. Both of them look same. Okay, all right. So, and then let's get our oracle card. We got a lot of cards today. Okay, we get sacred union. All right, let's see what is this. So, Libra, there is a justice and hermit. That's your major energy, right? We got Virgo here and Libra here. Yeah, I feel like that you are. Yeah, I'm really getting that something coming to imbalance. I know that rhetoric, but that's how it feels. It feels like you are spiritually very calm, your mind is very calm, you can focus on things much more peacefully and kind of attentively than you have done in a long time. There is some sense of serenity and some sense of focus that I'm getting with this hermit card. You may be surrounded with many people, you may be hanging out with all this socializing, hanging out in whatever way you are socializing, many form of information coming in, but within this all this kind of thing there is a sense of harmony and sense of balance, and your core is quite solid. right now. You're gonna feel that. If you're not already in the energy, you are gonna feel that. I feel like that, this gives you, no matter where you are, no matter, maybe you are living in a very tight, situation, like too many people, too many relatives, or too many people, or too many roommates, or however, whatever your living situation is. Remember, like, I'm getting that you are calm within the chaos around. You are going to be calm within the chaos around. People are saying things, this and that, doing things, but there is a certain sense of, what I'm getting, the image I'm getting, have you seen those kind of image, like, like they take it like a photograph. It's like one, all these things are kind of going very high speed, the shutter speed, and so we see everything is blurry. Like, let's say train is moving in the background, people are walking on the platform with like so speed, and then there is one person who is just standing there, and everything, it feels like that everything is zoop 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 zoop, but one person is like grounded and being in the moment. I'm really feeling like that's gonna be you. There is like a lot of, no matter how much, trouble, or not necessarily trouble, but movement or chaos is around, you are gonna be very, very grounded. That's what I'm really getting with the justice showing up first, and then the, from, backed up with the hermit card, and I'm also getting, yeah, I'm also getting, let's say people, if some people, like, there are gonna be people around you who not gonna be in their positive vibes all the time, so there are gonna be negativity, there are gonna be some kind of gloom doom energy around you. But I feel like you're gonna see the positivity within the negativity. I don't know how to say. It's like, let's say some people come to you and they come with negativity, come with some kind of, not, they are not on their, highest vibe and in that moment, and they come with you with that energy. But you, I don't know, there is like your energy gonna neutralize that, because there is some sense of calmness and contentment that you have found deep within your heart. It's not surface level, it's very within your heart, so it's not, it's like unshakable. Right now you're gonna, seriously, this year gonna end and begin the new year. This transition is gonna be very peaceful for you, even though astrologically speaking, it's kind of havoc for many people. But I feel like for you, not for all Libras, of course, but I feel like majority of you, gonna feel this, majority of gonna feel this balance, this equilibrium that you are reaching at the end of cacophony, at the end of almost like acopoly, like, oh my god, now echo, oh, apocalypse, sorry. And it's like, it's gonna feel that kind of calm. Anyway, too much. Let's see what you have. Nightingale in reverse, you got, this is a air energy. Nightingale in reverse, I feel like that you're not gonna be very vocal. It's not that you are gonna be talking sweets to people. That doesn't mean they are gonna be rude. I don't feel like you are gonna be advocate about, oh, be positive, this and that. I don't think you are gonna be advocate of that sort. I feel like there is gonna be certain sense of reservedness that I'm getting, certain sense of reservedness, and lot of contemplation is also coming during, you are going to feel that mostly during the night period, especially the evening period, like the, like the, right at the right before the sunset or something. I feel like when you can see the moon appearing in the sky. I don't know why I'm getting this specific download. I feel like you're gonna get those times specifically gonna calm you a lot, and I don't think you're gonna be very vocal at this moment. You're not gonna be advocating any kind of thing that you think that people should do. There are not gonna be any kind of advocacy coming from you. You're just gonna just minding your own thing and really basking in that kind of serenity that you are about to get, because we got wolf and the tarantula in reverse. I'm feeling like that, like lately you have been pushed around to make a decision. Maybe people kind of told you, oh, you never make your mind, this and that, can you just like just be like just make a decision or something. I feel like you have been pushed around a little bit lately. You have been pushed around, and that has been, like you kind of went with it, but it did not really sat well with you. It kind of riled you up, it made you feel anxious, and it kind of also took you out from your own senses, took you out from your, like your connection with your own senses, how to measure the temperature of your environment. You felt a little, I feel like, with the tarantula, I'm getting this kind of force. It's like external force, maybe people projected on you, and then you felt inside that you need to do certain things forcefully, or you need to make a decision even though it doesn't come to you naturally. So there is a little bit of force involved, Libra. But with the wolf, I'm getting like you are again you are putting that in balance. You are telling that, I'm, no, 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 I'm not, like, so I'm getting this lone wolf. You are getting back to your natural sphere, where you feel comfortable. And where you feel comfortable is where you are in touch with your senses, where you measure things by, by really like you just want to, like you don't want to rush things. If you're relating with this thing, you don't want to rush things. And like, if somebody, I feel like whatever situation you had been, that situation forced you to feel rushed and kind of forced and kind of, on pulse. And you did not like that, but you are getting back to your own loof characteristics, own loof nature, and you are getting back with your senses. You are getting in tune with your senses and intuition as we are speaking. So then we are getting deer in reverse and the gazelle again. See, this is air, earth, this is fire. I feel like the deer in reverse, what is telling me that I don't know, I'm getting that people have been telling you, people may be commenting you about your basic nature, that, whatever you do, something they're trying to trying to find a flaw within your something basic nature, like how you make decision, or how you go about in life, or, like what you do. Oh, you never stick around with a job or something like that, something very petite, something very personal, something which is should be only your decision. And they made it, I feel like there is some kind of peer pressure, family pressure, friends, partner, I don't know who, colleagues. There is a some sense of, with the earth, basic foundation has been kind of challenged by other people. It made you feel very doubtful in recent past, and it made you feel actually quite misunderstood by people, and quite lonely you felt quite lonely. And you are like, you are coming out of that, you are really coming out of that with the gazelle. I feel like the gazelle is telling you, this energy is telling you that, it's okay to be patient. It's okay to be doing things on your own term. It's okay to be feeling like, if you want to sleep on the couch for, there is a song, it's kind of Monday to Saturday, that's fine. You don't have to be run around things and make things happen all the time, hustle and bustle all the time. Life should not be a, sorry, I was about to curse, I'm not gonna do that. It is not, life doesn't have to be like, like if battle all the time. I'm sorry, it just came to me. I really don't curse that much. I don't judge anyway, but it's fine. But I just don't do it. That's not my characteristic. I'm just saying that, it's like, and then, like this gazelle is telling that, be more, like trustful with your own nature, because there is a fire that is looming behind. So it's like, just be more grounded with your who you are and how you think. We all are our own being, we all have our own way of doing things. You don't want to be pushed around, you don't want to be rushed around and all these things. And it's okay to be just patient and let things happen, and just do things when you feel like time is right, not like other people forcing you to make a decision or do things, like before the time is right for you. And that is very important for you. Sacred union, what I'm getting, that something is coming together, something is definitely coming together. I don't know whether it's coming together with another person. We are gonna get deep into that, but there is definitely a soul bonding. Maybe you are, it could be, I'm feeling like it could be that you are actually finally accepting with yourself, because you showed up in the beginning, and then the backed up with hermit gives us a lot of inner knowledge and confidence in ourselves. So I feel like with this energy, and then all these things that you are turning back from, all this kind of, make decision, your foundation is being challenged, or whatever you do is not the right way to do things. Who are people to tell us that what is right, what is wrong? We are on our own being, and we are going to figure it out on our own. We are going to create a new narrative for ourselves. We don't have to follow other narrative at all. And sacred union with the 19 broken down to 10 broken down to 1, which is like, again initiation. You are initiating something to, very beautiful. You are coming back together with your like real self, that you feel that at this moment is real to you. Or it also could be someone that you deeply connected with. You guys are coming back together in a soul bond, in a very profound way. Maybe all this rush thing, all this listening to other people, how you need to lead, how you need to live, and all these things may have caused some kind of separation energy between you two. If it is a love thing, it doesn't have to be, that's what I'm saying. But I'm also getting, this could be highly, you are getting coming back to yourself. It's like a Pink Floyd song, Coming Back to Life. That's the song. It's kind of, I'm getting into, I'm kind of hearing Coming Back to Life with the sacred union. Okay, this is your major energy, Libra. Let's see what is going on in, like, nitty-gritty wise. What is going on? Let's start with the regular tarot. I haven't used that for quite a while. Okay, we got justice in reverse. Oh wow, justice in reverse. Knight of Wands. See, rush thing. That is what's going on. Okay, I see, absolutely. Okay. Give me more. These two came together, so I'm just gonna put it together. Okay, then we got Five of Pentacles, and look at this, King of Sword and Queen of Sword came together. Their union, like some kind of, maybe you guys are really Queen of Cups, King of Swords, yeah. They came together. One more. Okay, we got Hanged Man in reverse. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what is going on. So Libra, look at this. What did he say over there? Justice in reverse, backed up by Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, it's all about Sagittarius card. Wands, like, I want it, I get it. That's the Knight of Wands most of the time, that energy is. But what I'm getting here right now, that I feel like this Knight of Wands, maybe it propelled by you, but it was pressured by others. What I mean by that I feel like in recent past, or something in past, few months or maybe years, I'm most feeling like few months. What happened, you felt that you need to run the engine faster than you are comfortable with. So you did it. It was you who were in the driver's seat. but you felt pressured by the co-passenger to go faster that you are comfortable with. You know what I'm trying to say? Same wise in your situation, I feel like people, maybe you got, like social media, your friends, your family, partners, colleagues, everybody feel like everybody is going, everybody is like so charged up, and you feel like you don't want to be just lag behind and sad behind. So you kind of pushed yourself unnecessarily to get something. And even though I feel like that you are all armed and everything, you are like on the surface you kind of presented yourself that you are ready, but inside I feel I'm really feeling the trepidation. I'm feeling the trepidation of heart. I'm feeling the nervousness because you don't want to go in that speed, you don't want to go that fast. And what happened? It tipped your complete balance. It really did tip your complete balance. Look at this. Now you are coming back to that justice, but in recent past it's like justice in reverse. You completely tip that balance by following others instruction, not necessarily other, deliberately or explicitly telling you what to do, but you got, that kind of, you kind of got a little pumped up by their achievement, or maybe you got a little envious, maybe you feel like that you are less than others, or something kind of inferiority kicked in. Whatever it is, it propelled you some in a certain kind of pace that you are not comfortable with, and that kind of completely did the job of disbalance you. It also came with Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles is Mercury in Taurus. Yeah, I really feel like that you, this, look at this Knight of Sword, Knight of Wands is coming from this Five of Pentacles. I'm really feeling like that you started thinking that you need to make as much as other make, you need to be as achiever and others are. There is a constant comparison. What are you doing, Libra? I feel like, I mean, I don't think you are doing now, but I feel like you got into a situation or kind of mindset where you feel that comparison is the only way to validate yourself. And that's not true, sweetie. That's not true. Because it's come from like you started measuring your life and you value your life based on what you have, how much you have, what kind you have. you know it came from not who you are. It did not, your space, your, getting things done, that intention did not rise above, rise from the did not rise from this idea that who I'm being, who I will be, what I am, rather than what I have, what kind of I have, how much I have. Are those worth having? Those kind of. So it came from have, not rather than am. Being. So that kind of. And I feel like you are a person who is really focused on being rather than having. You are not focused on what you judge your value based on who you are and who you are being and who you are becoming, rather than what you are having, how much you are having, those kind of things. So there is a two different way of looking of our values, who you are. So I feel like your value system little got distorted because of this peer pressure, or because of this energetically you felt that you lack something. And then we have Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. I really feel this is both of you are you. There is I feel like you do have a feelings for somebody. This sacred union is now, I feel like there is a deep feelings that you harbor, Libra, but you felt you did not open that cup. You did not feel comfortable to really get in tune with your emotion. You looked at it, you pondered about it, you felt it at night, you may have cried, but you did not act, not only act, you did not let this feeling simmer through your body. It did not let those feelings sink in. So you kind of, there is a sense of inhibition and kind of pushback energy that I'm getting, because you did not feel comfortable being in your emotion, because you felt like that more you are going to be in emotion, or maybe thinking about that person or loving them or feeling, just getting in your feelings, it's going to obstruct your this high speed go getter kind of mentality that you kind of want to push yourself to be in. And instead of that, you took this king of swords, which is like a very rational cutter, right? Not all the time, of course, but this is the intuitively I'm picking up that energy from this, that you picked up on that kind of energy, like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wake up every morning 7 o'clock, from 7 to 8 morning walk, 8 to 9 breakfast, 9 to 1 my work, then 15 minutes of break, then 2 to 5 another load of work, then 5 to 6, then I'm gonna do this, do that. Everything is around the clock. You made everything very cold, logical and purposeful, which was kind of forced. Even though this is king of swords, which is a librum, like a air card, but I'm getting that you use that kind of cutthroat kind of mentality, clarity, to your detrimental, because you did not, because it was started going against your nature, but because you did not feel comfortable to feel, you did not allow, you did not see, you did not realize that how much being king of swords in that manner was actually tipping you off the balance rather than balancing you out. But you could not make that assumption, or you could not make that premonition, you could not get that premonition, because you are deliberately not allowing yourself to get in your emotion. Without emotion we cannot feel that what's going wrong with us, and that's absolutely true. Mind can only tell us what's going wrong with us only when the wrong has already happening or already happened. But if you're not in tune with your feelings and emotion is like this, like a dog sense, they can sense things before the things has arrived to human eyes. The same with the feelings and emotion tells you something wrong before it's become evident that something is wrong. But you did not allow yourself to feel something. You are wearing this cold demeanor of logic and how to be, what to be, very cutthroat, do this kind of you did not realize that how much you are getting off the balance, and how much it's hurting your self-esteem, how much you hurting yourself. You did not realize that. Okay. The hanged man in reverse. Mm-hmm. I do feel that through this process, definitely you got you something opened up. Hangman in reverse, something you're starting to realize that how much, without not knowing, you are being your own enemy. You see your own in you see your reflection so quite clearly right now, that how much you had been acting as if you are your own enemy. And you see that now. You definitely see that. I'm gonna get one more card for this hangman. Okay. This one came in Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. You see that how much you did not value your own worth. Four of Pentacles, Sun in Capricorn. Knowing what you want, knowing what you are made of, knowing what's your cutoff, knowing where you want to be, knowing how much dedicated to be where you want to be, not get influenced, not get swept away in the middle of the journey. That is Capricorn nature. Sun in Capricorn, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Now you see that how much you did not value your own values, because you thought that others are more precious and more valuable than yours. That's why Five of Pentacles followed by Five of Pentacles, feeling lack of what you have. And that's definitely came to your mind. Now you see it. Now you see it. This is absolutely, there is no, it's like almost like you are going to change way live lifestyle. This whole thing, if you're connecting with this is going to change your lifestyle. Definitely it's going to change your lifestyle. Hold on, I need to change the battery. Okay, let's get another layer. Sun in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this is a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. And then we got Four of Cups in reverse. Wow. Okay. So, Sun in reverse, right under Justice and the Four of Wands, and right under Justice, which is Sun, is also Sun. You're yes, I'm not gonna say that it was all bad. Through this process of go getting things, you got something out of it. You got something out of it. You may have got some kind of recognition. You also, I'm feeling like you felt that you are moving. There is a sense of movement. You felt maybe at that time it was needed. Maybe you have felt too sedentary for quite a while. That kind of forced push felt okay at the time. It felt, because I'm feeling like that it was not all, like you felt some sorts of momentum is happening. Something is better than nothing. At the time you felt like that. You really felt like that. It was not all gone. It was not all bad or anything. It had some kind of bad effect on you, which you see that, but at that time you really felt that momentum is happening, and that was all you needed. And you should be happy. Actually, all our experience is leads to something, right? Without this experience you would not have come to this idea that how much you are hurting yourself. You may have been just keep doing this thing again and again without knowing it, but this time it become kind of prominent. So you are about to change your lifestyle, about to change your thought process. Fundamental thought process is gonna be is I can feel that it's about in the making of change right now. But this process, this thing is propelled some kind of momentum in your life, and that is good. It did not start out with all glory and happy and fun and joy and all this positive stuff, but it did bring some kind of solidity. It kind of begins. It's like a sprouts. It may not become like the full-fledged tree, but there was a sprouts. Now you're going to nurture it. Now it's going to be a tree. So at least, yeah, you should be. I don't think you should beat yourself up by saying, oh my god, I was fool, why I listen to others. No, we are nothing in relation to, we are only exist in relation to others, right? And sometimes we go to different route in order to realize which route we want to actually choose. We cannot come with a predetermined path. We have to choose our path depending on how we feel about ourselves, by knowing ourselves. And through the process of knowing comes with different layers. Sometimes it's pleasant, sometimes it's not, but always give us something to work with. And I feel like with the Sun, you are feeling optimistic though. I don't think you are beating yourself up, and if you are, please don't, because this has created some kind of major momentum in your life, which is gonna flush out more from now onwards, and it's gonna give you a deep sense of new way of being. new way of being, fundamental change that's gonna harmonize with yourself rather than torturing yourself and harming yourself. High priestess in reverse right under the five of pentacles, and we get that, like, what's going on here, that yeah, you couldn't be in touch with your feminine side. High priestess in reverse, I feel like that, you feel like you don't have time to be yogi, you don't have time to be focused on all the zen time. Life is more, life is not about, you feel like life is real, so let's get real here. You feel like that, you felt very deprived sometimes, you feel like maybe time has passed by and you maybe took life too slowly, and you feel like others people are going too fast and you are maybe going too slow. Sometimes that happens, and it felt like you felt kind of rejected, not rejected, you reject your own intuition, you reject your not own intuition, how can you reject your this space that you can create where you can get aligned with. You did not, you are not so spiritual in last few months or maybe year, because it's not that you are not a spiritual being. If of course you are, I can see, but at the time it was much more necessary to focus on the fundamental basic survival, because maybe it could be something, maybe you had to do this kind of things because you have some bills to pay, maybe you have a child to support, maybe you have a sick parents to support, maybe you have yourself your education or on like on the line, you need to do that. Not all the time you can just sit pretty and be zen about things. Those struggles is real, and through those struggles we come to zen, we come to alignment, we have this understanding. I'm just gonna say this after that, like I feel like that we are creating a society where we feel like that if you are not, we have to be all the time right, we have to be right, we have to do good all the time. But what is good, how to define that? Life is real. When you go out on the street, it's not just rose petal and like all these things. There is so many things, so many hurdles comes in a throw, get thrown at us, and we have to handle it. So please don't judge it if you feel like that you had not been that spiritual and all that. I can tell you one thing, you have been. It's just the life happens, and put your intuition and get in touch with yourself in a back burner, but actually that helped you, that create that crisis in you so that you can see your life in a better light right now. So you should be appreciative of this. That's what I'm trying to say. Knight of Pentacles in reverse right under the King of Pentacles, King of Swords, and like yeah, it was like this mentality was not creating any kind of foundation, it was not building blocks, it was like it was more of a survival kit. I'm not gonna repeat that because this repeating message, they are coming, they want to reaffirm you that whatever you did, do not take it, that was important role, it played an important role to make you feel the reverse of Four of Cups. You understand that? Because during that time when you did not listen to your heart, you did not listen to your tune with your emotion, and you kind of cold judgment, cold practice, like routine, being disciplined, this and that, regimented structure. We need structure sometimes. You needed that structure. That structure did not invest into something, like something. Knight of Pentacles, like expansion of your own foundational growth. But what it did, because of that, because in by doing all this, you are creating a lack. You understand what I'm saying? Because you are not getting what you want, so even though you have to do it, you are doing it at that phase, but that phase created a void within you, and you are spiritual being, so you recognize this void after a while. With the Hanged Man in reverse and Four of Pentacles in reverse, what you realize, Four of Cups, that you realize that like you realize that you have a tendency, to loom over things, you have a tendency to be very emotionally attached sometimes to what you want to do in life, and that creates a sense of procrastination in you, because you always feel, I feel like you are very romantic. Not only, and when you say romantic, romantic is a way of being. It's not just a romance with a person. Romantic is a way of being, how we view things, how we view our world, how we perceive our world. Romantic means here that you really want to connect with your surroundings on a very beautiful way, on a base of harmony, on a base of beauty, on a base of, you know like calmness, like equality. Those are romantic ideas. So I feel like sometimes those ideal thoughts sometimes gets in your own way and makes you feel more procrastinate to start something, even though you are cardinal energy. But because you feel like you always kind of look for this at perfect atmosphere to start something, perfect atmosphere to be something, and nothing comes to you as perfect as you want it to be in ideal world. That's what I'm saying. Life happens. We don't live in our corner of our mind. We live on the street, to be honest. That's what it is. And how to adjust our beauty with the reality and bring beauty out of the reality, that is what the skill is. You are doing that right now. So you are realizing that you had a tendency to procrastinate because you always wait for the perfect thing, because you don't want to do something half-assedly, and you don't want to do something which does not create beauty, and because you value beauty so much, you value harmony so much, that it created a lot of procrastination in your life. And that is the biggest realization of your, like, that's why from time to time when you see other people, you compare your speed with them, and then feel like, oh my god, I have all this potential, but why they are going so fast and I'm not? So then it creates some kind of, it disbalanced you. Then it kind of takes you out of your own vision of life. Right now you're realizing that how much this procrastination nature kind of fade into this whole cacophony that has had taken place in recent past. Hmm. Okay. I feel like, should I go more? I feel like this reading can go for a long time, but I really cannot go that long. But I feel like I need some cards on sacred union. What is this sacred union? Tell me more about this sacred union. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, and Chariot. Look at this. Yeah, this is a union with yourself, Libra. This is a union of be confident of who you are. And even though sometimes wind gonna be rusty, but you have to, if you feel like running, you have to run. It's kind of, not everything gonna be perfect. Ace of Pentacles, look at this. Some leaves gonna be dry, some leaves gonna be, but it's gonna grow. You are moving towards a solid foundation now. You're really moving towards solid foundation as you realize that you make things perfect. The way you approach things, by your approach, things get the beauty. Beauty is not given to you. You make things beautiful. So whatever you do, whatever put your mind and soul in, don't think that how beautiful it's gonna be, like how perfect it's gonna be, how skillfully artful it's gonna be. Just do from the sheer passion of your soul, and it's gonna create foundation. It's gonna bring life. It's gonna the leaf gonna come out. But if you project that perfection before you start doing this, then it's gonna create some sense of nostalgia, some sense of lack, some sense of this is not the right time, I don't have enough, some sense of sadness, and it's gonna create this halt energy in life, and then you're going to propel to do something like forcefully, and then that's going to tip your balance. So it's like a cycle. So right now it's up to you to really understand this and break this cycle by approaching something like whatever you want to do in life. It doesn't have to be big gigantic things, just your day-to-day life. Just if you want to run, just run, even if it is raining, even if it's storming. If you want to sit, just sit. Don't judge yourself on the basis of what you are doing, and don't let other people to tell you what to do and what not to do. If you're sitting for 5 days, then you are lazy bum, tell them to shut up. And and just I feel like you need to have a little bit more confidence in yourself, Libra. A little bit more confidence gonna go a long way, and it's gonna bring a lot of foundational security in your life. You won't be able to so easily rocked by others people achievement on how other people are doing in life, and compare mentality. That's gonna go away the more you focused on just do things. If you feel right in your heart, just do things. It doesn't have to be perfect. The perfection, you are gonna craft the perfection by doing it. And that is the sacred union. It's a union with yourself, which you have been neglecting, knowingly or unknowingly. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna get two cards. One is invitation, one is medicine. So invitation is like what universe wants you to act on right now, energy wise, and the medicine is what universe wants you to heal from or get rid of. And I'm gonna read it from the book. Okay, so you got counsel 11 again. See, 11, justice 11. That's your, see, you are absolutely, yeah, this is your major chance to break the cycle, Libra. If you're resonating with this, don't procrastinate any longer. This is your chance. This kind of moments and synchronicity with us and universe doesn't come all the time. So take this opportunity and try to break the cycle of this pattern that you are in. Okay, the moon is your medicine. 37, 3, 7, 10, 1. Interesting. Okay, let's read it from the book. Counsel and okay, so 11. Okay, council invitation. The council has a message for you. Listen with your inner sense, hermit. Yes, hanged man. The handwriting is already on the wall, so look about you and you will discern its meaning. Do not wait for further signs. Embark on the journey to love deeply, forgive sincerely, and dare greatly. Take the leap without requiring life to assure you of success. Same, no perfection. Get out of that procrastination. That something needs to be, the time has to be this and that and that. I'm not telling you to force yourself unnecessarily, but I'm telling you to change your mindset a little bit. And after that, if you feel like time is not right, yeah, sink in that. But right now, if you do not address that, then most of your life you are going to be just procrastinating, thinking that time is not right. You see the difference. So give yourself a chance to break that pattern, and then you can go with your comfort level. But right now I feel like there has to be some sense of breakthrough has to happen, and that is gonna happen when you just, if you feel something in right, don't think that people things are not beautiful, it's not gonna be good enough. You are the creator, and you are gonna create whatever you create from the soul, whatever you create from the deep love of your heart, it's gonna be beautiful. Whether people acknowledge it or not, it doesn't matter. People who understand beauty, people who sees beauty will see that. So have that faith and just, get out of this procrastination mode. I right now, you know what I'm saying, that procrastination you're not, it's like a little convoluted, but you're, deep inside you always wait for this thing, like perfection is the challenge here. um the moon. Okay, so moon medicine. This card calls you to go on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does every month. So, like, see, look at this. What did I say, Nightingale? Go back if you like. I feel like that's where when the moon comes out, right after the sunset, that's the time. If you have time, try to meditate. Try to go out, even though it's winter, maybe in northern hemisphere. Um, try to take a walk, try to get in touch with your emotion, try to let your mind go completely. That's the time, the best time you can renew your energy, you can break this cycle much easier during that time period. Mm. Okay, the moon spend equal time in. Okay, sorry, no, the in medicine. Okay, sorry. Just like the moon does every month, so you can get unstuck, whether from a specific situation of life in general or life in general. For this, you need to make time to be with yourself without the distraction of modern society, and have the courage to look at the unwanted or unembraced, parts of your being until you arrive at a place of resolution. Shamanic lore explains that the finest treasure of humanity are hidden where people are most afraid to go. Yeah, I feel like you already kind of in touch with that because Wolf is like right there. So just, get in touch with yourself again. Don't rush things right now, but know that your comfortability should come from that you are truly not, you feel like time is not right, rather than this fear, that a fear of not producing something worthwhile and procrastinate on that. So that's the difference, the fine line difference. So pay attention to that. Okay, Libra, I hope you get something out of it, and I will talk to you later. Okay, take care. Bye.